Clatter, clatter, clatter.
A plate. An implement used when eating. It is useful. Transport. A statue. Often placed by an entrance or against a wall to flaunt wealth or exhibit one's taste. It can also serve a symbolic function. It is useful. Transport.
Is Rome from
Complication.
NIKKE or from Solar
Volume
Blade?
limit exceeded. Transport on hold.
I don't know who Rome is, no.
A flower pot. A decorative object used to hold flowers. It is useful.
Oh, from the NIKKE side quest.
Transport.
Hey, Caleb, what's up?
Transportable weight limit reached. Go back.
Rome turns itself around to the container on its back filled to the brim with various items.
Calculating time until return.
Stan goes, oh my god, it's Death Stranding.
Warning. Loud noise detected. Coming from above.
Rome lifts his head and looks towards the sky, revealing a massive transport aircraft with 4 legs. Plumes of fire burst from the appendages as aircraft slowly descends. For some reason, its movements seem unstable.
Launch Rapture. First time seeing.
Boom! The aircraft crash lands on the ground.
First sighting. High probability of substantial value. Transport. Is transport possible?
Rome moves towards the grounded transport. A ramp extends from one side of the airship and touches the ground. Rome halts its approach. Someone walks out of the aircraft.
Oh, that was close. We nearly landed on our side thanks to that caliper. Stupid thing is off balance.
Mail alert! Mail alert! Oh my god, everybody, hold on to your butts! Mail alert!
You say land, but most people would consider that a crash.
Wait, so all the girls are British and he's American sounding? That's so funny to me. Also, he's kind of hot, I'm just saying.
Is everyone okay?
No problems.
I'm fine.
Ha, his
How
name is
about you,
Adam.
Eve?
I get it.
All good. Adam, what's the status of the tetrapod?
Pretty dire. I think one of the veneer calipers is shot. I may have to get in there myself and poke around. Where are we?
I've never seen this place before.
Can you not check the coordinates?
Some coordinates are showing up, but there's no way they're correct.
A mechanical issue, perhaps.
Impossible. My diagnostics are always perfect.
I mean, Jonas is also a Bible name. We're not really getting far off the mark here.
There's probably a jammer of some kind. Or we're in an area where all communications are inoperable.
That's not good. We're lost.
We wouldn't be in this situation if Adam hadn't flown into that glowing tunnel.
Lily, listen to me very carefully.
Uh-oh.
If you come across a glowing tunnel while in flight, you can't exactly close your eyes and pretend it doesn't exist.
You tell her,
don't have
Adam.
to head straight for it either. I knew that thing was suspicious the moment I laid eyes on it.
You lack a sense of adventure.
There's being adventurous.
I like him.
And then there's being
We can keep
reckless.
him, right? I like him.
Everyone, wait. There's something there.
Rome's like, what the fuck is
robot.
this?
I've never seen that model before.
It doesn't look like a combat robot.
Let's go take a look. If we analyze its data, we might find something.
I'll go first, just in case. You two stay behind me and keep your distance.
Eve approaches Rome.
It doesn't appear to be armed.
Wait,
Doesn't seem particularly dangerous.
is this like height accurate? This thing's huge. This thing's a monster. I didn't realize it was that big. Holy moly. Is this the same game as Little Mermaid? Yes, it is. Yes. Bro just straight up the gatekeeper mouth. Roman's a big boy. He collects lots of stuff. Bro is big. So we have Wall-E and we have Death Stranding. Got it. Okay, I'm following. Except he's got a camera. But it's okay. We're following. Hey, Doctor.
Are you NIKKE's?
Huh?
Hey?
Oh, it's equipped with language functions. That makes things easier. Hello. Can you tell us where we are?
You're on the surface.
We could ascertain that much. We're asking for a specific location name or something.
The surface.
This robot doesn't seem to be running on AI.
Rome can
How you
think
doing,
and make own
Doctor?
decisions.
Rome? Is that your name?
Yes, Rome is my name.
Right then, Rome. Can you tell us more precisely where we are?
You are on the surface. The surface is the surface.
I'll try talking to it. You need to keep in mind that it's a robot. You can't pressure it like that. Hey there, robot friend. We want the coordinates of this location.
I like him so much already. Just Giga Chad walks up to, what's up, robot friend? I love this dude already. I want to keep him.
I've known him for 5 minutes and
I've known this guy for 5 minutes and anything happens, so I'm killing him or everyone else in the room.
Black mold on your face. Need to clean.
This is a beard.
Black mold on face is called beard. Affirmative.
Is this thing intentionally trying to make me upset?
Repeat question. Are you NIKKE's?
NIKKE's? Are you asking about our affiliation?
Not affiliation.
Then I don't understand what you're asking. What's a NIKKE?
Change question. Are you NIKKE's or humans?
We're humans?
Mm-hmm.
Human. Really?
What else do we look like?
Don't say NIKKE.
Humans on surface. Humans on surface.
What's it doing?
Is it attacking?
Humans discovered. Humans discovered. Surface. Surviving humans discovered.
It's just really excited. It's just really happy to see you. Black mold on face is called a beard. Oh my god. Dude, there's gonna be so many quality comments from this, I can tell. Makes sense considering it's supposed to be a supply transport based on how it appears in the end as a communication drone for Dorothy. I thought it looked familiar. Memories Teller. Emergency code red. Oh, this is their ship then. Okay.
I'm a little bothered by things over here. Going in.
Though old and run down, it's evident that many art enthusiasts once visited the place. Enthusiastics.
I'm a little bothered by things over here.
A fantastic night comes at the cost of a rough morning. I was reading that! Rude. Absolutely rude.
It's quiet and lonely.
This is for your refreshing morning. Adios, hangover. Oh, okay. Fusion cells. Premium sticker. 100 gems. Fusion cells. 150 gems and premium sticker. Oh, okay. That's kind of nifty. Oh no, there's fishing involved. This is really pretty. Holy shit, Adam's back there. Adam's the best girl, I've decided. Okay, so let's see. Yes,
Are
obviously.
we going to play? Full steam ahead.
I'm ready to fight anytime. Roger. Joining the mission.
Shall I swim over there?
Bubble, bubble. Blub,
Red
blub.
Hood, engage.
Oh, fuck it. Sounds good. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Commander's room. Ugh.
Commander, are you busy at the moment?
Your phone's been blowing up for a while. Why don't you check it?
Because it's
You've gotten
stinky.
so many messages, you could probably compile them into a novel. Did you borrow money from someone and not pay them back?
No, I'm just tired. It's hard being the main character of this video game.
Makes sense. We have been out on a lot of missions lately. Be that as it may, you really ought to check your messages, Commander. It might be something urgent.
Rappy.
Yes?
There's one thing I'm certain of. When I check those messages, our rest period ends.
I'd have to agree.
You know what the big brain is?
Huh.
If it was urgent, they would call.
True. True.
Would it be okay if I checked them for you?
Don't do it, Rappy. What if they're all flirty messages from different NIKKEs?
Rappy's gonna kill him.
You might end up resenting the commander.
Oh!
Commander, please check your messages.
I take the phone from Rappy. So tired. Blah, 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 blah. Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Rome. What's wrong? Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Big problem. Discovered something incredible on surface. What is it? Humans! Hey? Wait! 3 discovered. Want your help only you. Please come quickly. Oh, okay. Okay!
Master, what's wrong? You're white as a sheet. Are you okay?
Get ready, everyone. We need to go up to the surface.
Right now?
Rome found humans on the surface.
Say that again?
Are these the coordinates Rome gave us?
That's right.
Wow. Humans on the surface. I thought there weren't any survivors up here.
That's the official claim by the central government, at least.
Wowee! So we might be able to witness a historic moment. Potentially, but Rome might also be mistaken.
Exactly. That's why we need to meet up with them and confer.
Commander, explosions up ahead.
Let's hurry.
What are those things?
I think they're robots, but I've never seen anything quite like them. What the? It just keeps attacking.
Rapture, run!
Rapture?
Even if we do run, it'd be nice to know where we are.
She's still on this thing.
This is bad. It's only a matter of time before the tetrapod gets hit.
I'll go.
I think it'd be best for us to conduct a bit more recon before moving out. We have no idea what these rapture things are.
I understand that. But if we lose the tetrapod, we're in big trouble.
It's not the end of the world. Machines can be repaired. If one of us gets hurt, though, then we're really screwed.
I have a question. Chat. I have a question. Are her hips that thick in the game? Is she that thick? No? She's not a thick girl? They just made it that way for yes? Yes? Oh. So this is an accurate line here. Hey, it's the slim. Okay, alright. So thick, so she literally has thick thighs, save lives. She's got a slightly smaller bust than Stellar Blade though. I mean, it's really not that big, honestly. Like, compared to like, you know, a niece. You know.
We don't have any proper
Yes, she
medical
is that?
facilities
Nice.
around us. Any injury could potentially be fatal. Our robot friend here seems to have called for backup. So let's wait.
Commander, NIKKE.
Maybe it's just panicking and shouting random phrases.
Let's hope not.
Rome, are you safe?
Commander,
Looks like the cavalry finally arrived.
Humans? Is it really true? Wow, this is my first time seeing humans! What are you talking about? You see humans every day. I know, but it sounded better if I said it that way.
And you all are...
We'll talk later. First, we need to take care of these raptures.
Right. Well, shall we? Let's.
All
They
clear.
Change her at all, and then get the resources from Ava.
Phew. I've got to be honest. I think we did particularly well this time around.
Incredible.
Commander,
Rome, how's your condition?
no problem. You saved me.
Still as dramatic as ever.
Now then. Who the fuck are these people? I'll look at the 3 people Rome mentioned. We are the counter squad. We are the special commando unit under the employment of the central government. That's a lot of word salad just to say that, you know, we work with the feds. And you are...
Oh, we're...
Is it true? Are you guys really human?
You're awfully interested as to whether we're human. You're just like that robot. Yes, we're humans.
Where did you all come from?
What do you mean? Where else could we have come from other than Zion?
I've never heard of this, Zion. That transport aircraft behind you. Did you come here on that?
Indeed we did. We call it Tetrapod.
Adam's just chill as fuck. I
Although
like
one of
this
the
guy so much.
calipers is broken at the moment. So it'd be more accurate to call it Tripod.
Do you know anything
He
about
thinks
NIKKE?
he's so clever. Look at this nerd. He's like, it's more like a tripod because the fourth leg is broken. XPPPP. XFFing.
You mean what Rome was talking about? It asked if we were NIKKEs. Can you tell us where we are? We're not familiar with this place, and I'm unable to pull up any coordinates.
Happy, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, that seems to be the case.
I'll contact the deputy chief.
Please do.
Oh no, not the D-Wave again. Uh-oh.
And he says so disappointed.
Why don't we all have a seat? We have a lot to discuss.
Soon after. As expected, the 3 humans before us were summoned to this world due to the D-Wave anomaly. I actually really like how she looks in this art. This is really nice. While traveling on their aircraft, which they refer to as the Tetrapod, they saw a glowing tunnel and entered it and were transported there. I think this is actually the same artist that did some of the stuff for the Rappy event, because she looks really similar drawn here. Sorry, that like totally distracted me. Eve, Lily, Adam. They were explaining how their world has been taken over by mysterious monsters called the Natiba?
Yes.
Natiba. That's dramatic sounding. Hey, Ichbin. Do you know what Eve is? She's a chick from the 7th Airborne Unit and has an exosuit.
What?
Yeah, that's all I know. They have been fighting a protracted battle to reclaim their planet from the NIKKE. So it's literally like NIKKE, it's just NIKKE instead of Raptures.
Your situation isn't all that different from ours.
The people there, are they happy? Chipper, hee hee, ha ha, happy.
We're trying our best to be.
Me too. I want to take a lot of photos. Happy photos.
Damn, roam like me for real.
Everyone together and happy. Hee hee, ha ha.
After their explanation, we fill them in as to where they are. About our world. The surface overtaken by a mysterious enemy called the Raptures, forcing humankind underground. About NIKKEs, the ultimate weapons created to do battle against the Raptures.
It really is awfully similar.
I realize it may be a little insensitive to compare our situations like this, but given that we're at least on the surface of our planet, we're a little better off than you all are here.
Wait till she sees Gluttony, cuh. Woohoo! Got my Eve on my C account, just a single 10 pulls, so now I have her on 3 accounts. Let's go. How much money you dropping? Some Raptures are fleshy too. This is true. Yeah. Chatterbox just loves his chicken nuggies. We don't talk about Chatterbox. He's stinky.
Then, you guys aren't human?
I thought you'd like his dino nuggets.
Whoa!
Well, I guess not.
Thanks,
To be
Anise.
honest, though, you can't really tell the difference unless we get hurt or something.
We found it hard to believe that humans could still exist up on the surface. Which is why Rome and all of us reacted the way we did.
I see. It just caught us a bit off guard, that's all.
That's putting it mildly.
All right. I understand that this isn't the world we came from.
Uh-oh.
And from what I'm hearing, this kind of thing has happened a couple of times before.
He's big braining.
So my question is there a way we can go back to our world?
Oh shit, my man is the big brain. There is a way. You need to awaken or defeat, rather, the rapture known as Gatekeeper. It is what is responsible for bringing you here.
Based on our investigations, the source of this D-wave is somewhere within a 40-kilometer radius of our current location. The D-wave signal covers a wide area, but unlike previous cases, it is significantly weaker this time around.
Oh.
Also, anything that Gatekeeper summons normally emits a large amount of D-wave energy. But all of you are emitting rather weak D-wave energy, enough to be barely detectable from the Ark.
And what would be the explanation behind that?
You're human?
The
Oh, wait, no,
patterns
that
change
one,
every
no.
time, so it's difficult for us to come up with anything conclusive.
It's easier to simply accept that it's different this time around and move on.
Got it. The situation inherently doesn't make sense, so attempting to analyze it won't help. Then, should we search this area?
Dude, Adam needs a fucking medal. This guy's brilliant compared to most of the things we meet in this game. Holy shit. You mean Chatter Daddy? I am never calling him Chatter Daddy. Never. No. How dare? How dare? What kind of a sentence did I just read? Money, I'm free to play, baby. Hey. If you can run 3 free to play accounts, that's even better, my man. You have all my respect.
In theory, yes. But it's a wide area to comb over.
Yikes.
Yikes.
That's not something we'd be able to cover on foot. We'll have to use the tetrapod.
Any chance the Ark could lend some assistance?
They're searching as we speak, but it's slow going.
How about venturing out with an exosuit?
I don't think that's a good idea. They're meant to be piloted solo. If they fall behind, that'd be the end of that.
Well, we certainly wouldn't want that.
I guess we need to focus on repairing the tetrapod.
That does seem to be the only option. Let's just hope that the damage is something manageable. Is there any place nearby we could find spare parts?
Hey, Uber Dwarf, what's up? Big brain Adam, true. Adam takes his shirt off in Stellar Blade? Wait, you mean Stellar Blade has fan service for both sexes? That's amazing. We need more of that in gaming again. We need more of this. Bring back all the hotties. That's what I say.
Did you see the chart today?
No.
On Steam, Stellar Blade was #1 in Asia and ‑2 globally.
Hell yeah. I know Dune was in the top 10 when it launched. Like when it was the 5-day early access. It's probably fallen out of that now that Stellar Blade and other things have come out, but
Yeah.
we could request them from the Ark, but it would take some time. Whenever we're up on the surface and need spare parts, we typically have to go scavenging for them.
Huh? Another way our situations are similar.
If you tell us what parts you need, we can help you search for them.
Much appreciated. But we have no way of knowing if the specs would match.
If Rappy's firearm is any indication, I'd say our technology doesn't differ too wildly from theirs.
Oh, well,
The
that's
specifications
interesting.
aren't identical, of course, but it should be possible to get it to work.
All right then. Let's head out.
Exploring an unknown world. How exciting!
I will go with them. You two should stay back and give the tetrapod a proper once-over.
What? Why don't we go together?
Securing a way back is our top priority. We need to make sure there's nothing else wrong with the ship other than the caliper.
He's like, damn.
Don't worry.
I hate when
I'll
she's
be
right.
back.
Have you got any combat experience?
Eve, I don't think it's the fact that they don't think you're coming back. I think it's the fact that they want to go exploring too. But are the dudes shirtless? The dudes never left. Oh yeah, no, the hot dudes never left. Yeah, this is true. Mystics with the resubble prime. This is almost 12 months. Woot! Mwah! Thank you for the resub. Right now, Dune is #1 with Stellar Blade being #2 for the US. Fuck yeah, let's go. There are mods for that. Heyo. Global SB is 2nd, Dune is 4th. Oh, hell yeah, those still really good. I'll take my games being in the top 5. Let's freaking go. Stellar Blade has mods for everything now.
I did see your account bikini from Twitter.
What about like permanently shirtless Adam or like in a tank top? I can't call the colloquialism because I'll get in trouble on YouTube. Yeah, that, yeah. Except its other name. Doddle Adam. Oh, what? There's even a Fuda mod for
Of course there is.
I didn't need to know this. Oreo, why did you have to share this with not only me, but YouTube? Why did you have to share such cursed eldritch knowledge with everybody? Why you do these things? Why? Oreo is just gonna pop up with
I don't think I'm too bad.
Don't undersell yourself.
You're better than not too bad.
Good. Then let's go.
I'm going too.
Stellar Blade, crossover, kill the kill.
Dude, yeah, I'd be down for that. Let's go. Crack! A rapture is cleaved nearly in two and collapses. Eve raises the sword she is holding towards her head, and the blade instantaneously transforms into a hair clip.
Good to know that I can cut through them.
All clear.
You use a sword? Scarlet also uses swords.
Thank you, Neon.
Hers doesn't transform into a hair clip, though. How does that work?
I'm not familiar with the mechanics of it.
If that's possible,
It's like,
do
it's
you
just
think
cool.
you could get
I
a
don't
pair
know.
of glasses to turn into a gun?
There's Goth Eve.
I'm not sure about glasses, but we do have drones that transform into weapons as well.
Huh?
Now it's our turn to show you something cool.
Show him, Eve.
Ah! What the? Where did you come from?
That drone Eve has is also outfitted with a communication function. And that's not all.
As Eve stretches her hand forward, the drone floating beside her moves accordingly. With a mechanical whirring, the drone transforms into a gun and attaches itself to Eve's arm. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Such firepower!
Very impressive.
I made it myself. I call it the Artemis Cannon, aka Drone 2.0.
No, the Artemis cannon sounds
It's
cool.
compatible with 5 different ammo types.
Can you make a pair of glasses for me that could turn into a gun? Oh, and have it be compatible with 20 types of ammo.
Neon literally wants to become someone from Gurren Lagann. That is her ultimate goal in life, is to be someone from Gurren Lagann. I'm convinced of this.
I mean, this.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Neon, this Brazil-American, finds out about gun drones. Neon out here trying to restart DARPA.
They're drones with guns.
Gun drones.
I'll try my best.
You can ignore half of what she says, you know.
So you use a sword for close combat and firearms for ranged combat?
Pretty much. Though it can change depending on the situation.
Eve, I mean, no offense, but
Whenever people say that, they're totally about to say something offensive.
Shut up, Neon.
it might be best not to use your sword.
Very well. I won't use it. Your primary offensive strategy is engaging in long-range combat using firearms. All of your established tactics and formations are based around that.
Damn, she's
If I were
smart.
to start using a sword, it would throw everything off.
Precisely. Thank you for understanding.
Not at all.
Wow, so friendly. Yeah,
There's a scrap heap further up ahead.
And
We
the sign
should be
says
able to
Tetra.
find the parts we need there.
Is this it?
I mean, she's gonna use.
Yes,
There seem to be a lot of things that are fully intact.
some of them are probably still functional. Most of this stuff has been left here only because there's no way to bring it back.
Really? Then could you pick up that one with the screen for me?
It'd be nice to find something that we could ride, if at all possible.
don't you all have more urgent things to worry about? Like, say, spare parts to repair your ship?
You're right, but it would be an awful waste to pass by all this unbelievable stuff.
We might be able to find a use for some of it when we return to our world.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. We searched through the scrap heap to find parts needed to fix the tetrapod. They were just balling and forgot about the facts Eve's would be customizable. Ah. We're able to find several suitable parts without much difficulty.
Adam, Lily, I think we found everything we're looking for.
Already? This place is a real treasure trove.
I will transport.
Thank you.
All loaded?
Yes.
Commander, can I collect some things?
You mean artifacts?
Yes, there are many artifacts here, but Rome never came here before. Too many raptures. This is a golden opportunity. Rome can't miss a golden opportunity.
Okay, take what you like, just don't overdo it.
Okay,
Rome clanks about as it moves toward the back of the scrap heap.
That little guy reminds me of Digger.
Digger? We know a Digger too.
What? How?
We have someone called Grave Digger. Oh, I was wondering what you were talking about.
No, Neon, no. No. Neon, no. No. Don't. No. We don't talk about Gravedigger just like we don't call Chatterbox Chatter Daddy. We don't do these things, okay?
Someone photoshopped
We don't.
the monster truck behind her. And put in Rob Zombie.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing important.
You two are certainly animated.
Animated.
Naturally. If we didn't have any energy, we'd be corpses.
Neon,
Honestly,
shut
I'm
up.
a little surprised. When I heard about your world, it sounded hopeless. But none of you seem like you're in despair.
Oh, it is what it
that the
is.
vibe we give off?
Yes.
I see. What about you guys?
I think we're quite full of energy as well. There are some people who aren't, of course. But for the most part, everyone is working hard to make the most of a bad situation.
Sounds like things on your side aren't much better than over here.
It's hard. But we try not to let it show. And put on a brave face. We really are in the same boat.
Now let's do each other's
Seems that
hair.
way. Let's all stay strong. No giving in to despair.
Time to braid each
You
other's
bet.
hair. It's a girl sleepover.
Commander,
What is it?
big problem, big problem.
Big problem.
Rome?
I run towards the sound of Rome's
Big
voice.
problem, big problem.
I'm coming, hold. Suddenly, a dark shadow passes overhead. It's Eve. She is soaring through the air by gripping onto anything she can. She flips in midair, uses a billboard as a stepping platform, jumps off the protruding steel grinders, and more. She's just acrobatic. Eve
I'll
flies
go
past
first.
us.
Roger. I'll leave it to you.
What in the world? How is she flying around like that? Save your surprise for later. We've got to move quickly.
Soon after, we find Rome at the base of the scrap heap, attempting to pull along another transport robot.
Commander, big problem.
Big problem.
Comrade discovered.
Fortunately, nothing's wrong.
Dang it, Rome. You scared the heck out of me. Why are you always overreacting like that?
Phew. Whew. That's right. That's right.
I'll take a look.
Rappy approaches Rome and examines the transport robot. It is attempting to
The
transport.
coloring on the exterior. I've seen this in manuals before. It's a transport robot which is also intended for combat support. From what I can recall, it was in operation even before the first Rapture invasion.
No kidding? That thing's ancient.
It was discontinued due to the combat support functions being too costly to implement. When it entered mass production, only the transport function remained. Rome is one of those mass-produced models that followed.
Ah.
This is Rome's predecessor.
You could say that, yes.
Is it dead?
Not sure. It's such an old model, we'd have to check.
If it's old as you say, wouldn't it be worth investigating?
Absolutely. The chances are low, but we might find traces of lost technology.
Ah, Nate is announcing his presence. Hello, Nate. How are you? Yeah? Yeah? Hi. Nate's been cuddly because of me being hurt with my back.
My suggestion is that we try to bring it back and attempt repairs.
Are you saving it?
We're going to try.
So excited.
Alright then, it's settled. Let's head back. But engaged.
Let's see. Okay, with these parts, I think we can manage. Ideally, we'd be able to check the compatibility and all that, but given our current situation, that's pretty much impossible.
Let's just get this over and done with.
Nate, get your butt out
As
of my
far
face.
as I can tell, I think an emergency
Bruh.
fix should do the trick.
Let's work together. You check the drive system and swap out the parts, while I keep an eye on the control system.
I'd hate to be ambushed at a time like this.
Adam, don't jinx
You're
yourself.
telling me. I'd take any help I could get right about now.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to settle for these two junkers.
Can you fix Rome's friend?
Not sure. I've never seen this type of robot before.
Stop drooling, bro.
Useless.
Excuse me?
Useless. As in you have no ability.
What the? Nobody insults me like that. Get out of the way. I'll fix this robot
Shots
friend
fired.
of yours if it's the last thing I do.
You okay there, Lily?
I Lily Artemis II, am capable of handling any technology.
Oh, I see. Pride
A
hurt.
robot is the technological pinnacle of whichever world it hails from. I'll prove to you that I can even fix technologies from other worlds.
Don't you think the tetrapod is a tad more urgent?
No, I don't.
I'm inclined to agree with Adam here.
Everyone, quiet. I need to concentrate.
Rome and I will assist.
Alright, okay. Lily, Rome, and Rappy begin examining the robot Rome picked up.
So, what do we do? Wait?
Is there anything we can help with?
I don't think so. Not at the moment, at least. We can only hope that Lily fixes that robot quickly. Oh, by the way, while you guys were out gathering parts, I checked out the surroundings. There's nothing particularly special in the area, just some run-of-the-mill ruins. If I had to pick anything that stood out, it would be that lake over there. It seems like it was originally the ground level of the city. The water is too murky to get a good look inside, but it seems deep. I think it's best we give it a wide berth.
Can I go for a swim?
I'd give that a hard pass. For some reason, the water is electrified. If you took a dip, you'd end up getting fried. So I'd save the swimming for another day.
I can still dream about it, though.
Well, I certainly can't stop you from doing that.
Can we go
Adam
fishing?
is such a homie.
I doubt it. Considering how much electricity is coursing through the water, there's no way any fish would survive.
It's not a
in there.
lake. It's an ocean.
What about electric eels? Maybe there's some of those in there.
Oh, touché.
What in the world is this conversation I'm listening to?
Everyone, come here. It's all fixed.
The robot Rome picked up rattles as it looks
You
around.
fixed it already?
I told you I could do it.
There was a fuse missing. She took one from mine and plugged it in, and it came to life.
So all you did was swap the batteries.
Well, I'm still the one who figured out what the problem was.
That's right. Lily figured it out. Why are you so proud? You wouldn't have been able to fix it without Rome.
So what's it doing?
I think it's rebooting.
Comm. Restart complete.
Oh shit, it's a dude.
Environmental scan complete. Time frame identified. Am I back? So much time has passed.
Wow. For a robot, it's really in touch with its emotions. Yeah? Rome acts more like your standard robot.
I am a robot.
Thanks, Rome.
Fair enough.
Thanks, Rome.
Who are you? Why are you here?
We're wondering the same thing.
Are you from the Ark?
You know about the Ark?
I know it all too well.
Uh-oh.
I ask you again, are you from the Ark?
This thing kinda creeps me out. Like it came from the future to tell us that humanity is doomed or something. It's certainly way different from Rome. Are you sure there's no one inside operating it?
Are you from the Ark? Answer me!
Yikes, testy.
Yes, we're from the Ark. We are the counter squad.
I see.
The robot, who has introduced itself as Comm, puts some distance between us. It then stops and looks in the direction of the tetrapod with a mysterious glare.
Ark's property. Destroy.
Comm's container opens with a loud mechanical sound, revealing multiple missile launchers inside.
Everyone, take cover.
A barrage of missiles launch from Comm's container. They tumble wildly through the air before embedding into the ground.
What the?
Don't move. The missiles have no homing ability.
It's just firing wildly!
No!
One of the erratic missiles manages to hit the tetrapod's thruster and explodes.
My tetrapod.
Oh,
We're
now
doomed.
Adam's pissed. Robot's gonna die.
Enough.
Eve takes out her sword and charges forward. She deftly weaves her way through the explosions and closes in on Comm in an instant.
Ah!
Eve, stop.
Eve stops. Rome charges and rams into Comm.
Ah!
Comm and Rome tumble across the ground. Comm is no longer moving.
Rome's newer, more sturdy.
And what about Comm?
I think the fuse is missing again. No further threat is posed.
Okay, that's a relief.
I'm disarming this thing right now. I let my guard down because it was an old model.
It attacked the moment we said we were from the Ark. Yeah. It seems like it has some kind of grudge against the Ark.
You think? Yes, that was
Good
obvious.
grief. Even robots are giving us a hard time now.
For now, let's lock it up somewhere safe. It could tell us some useful information.
Got it.
Also, we've got bigger problems now.
Ah, the tetrapod!
Stop overreacting. It was already broken. Now it's just a little more broken. That's all.
I love this guy. This guy is great. We need to keep him around. He's just like, I mean, it was already broke, so why not have it broke more, I guess. It is what it is. He just rolls with it.
Your voice is shaking.
Poor tetrapod.
Aw, he said.
How bad is it?
The missile happened to impact the area that had already sustained damage. Luckily, it wasn't a particularly powerful missile. But from the looks of it, I'd say the damage is pretty severe.
So it's literally just a little more broken in the exact same spot.
$600. But it's got a
slide in the back.
Do you think we can fix it?
We can, but it'll take a while. Damn that robot! I should never!
For now, we'll have to do what we can with the parts we have.
Lily and Adam are busy repairing the tetrapod.
Wrench.
Here, pass the screwdriver, please.
Here. I think this needs to be secured and adjusted a bit. Vice.
I'll go get it.
Sorry, Nate was clawing into something. So, meanwhile, we start our conversation with Comm, who has been revived, or had its fuse reinserted, rather.
I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
What? Yeah, he got a red eye, so we're thinking rapture related somehow.
Untie me.
No!
Why did you attack us out of nowhere?
I didn't intend on harming you. I was only trying to destroy Ark property. Unfortunately, my missile pod malfunctioned.
What Ark
Hi,
property?
Steady.
That transport aircraft. I will destroy everything that benefits the Ark.
Well, damn.
I will destroy everything that belongs to the Ark.
By chance, does this thing belong to Doro? You think it belongs to Dorothy by chance somehow? In like some weird cosmic retrospective roundabout kind of way? Comm got in touch with Dorothy. Exactly, Auntie.
But that doesn't belong to the Ark.
I apologize.
Huh. Well, at least you're quick with an apology. So, why have you got this axe to grind with the Ark? Why
The
do you want
Ark's
to
kinda
destroy what
stinky.
belongs to it?
I'm just saying.
Because the Ark stole what belonged to me. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth.
Dude, this guy's got a vendetta. What was taken from you, brother?
You work for the Ark.
Yeah?
I'm not telling you anything.
Oh, fair.
What in the world?
Comm, I'm Rome. Humans and NIKKE's here. Nice. They can help you.
I didn't ask for help. You're nothing but an Ark lapdog who licks their boots.
Dang, this robot can even talk smack.
Dude, did we see how he just totally disrespected my other nice little robo? Did you see that? Bro! Robo bitch.
Harsh words. I'm hurt.
Comm, why won't you tell us what happened and stop being a bitch? I hate the Ark as well. We might be able to help you. Well, oh, damn, the commander's just come out and saying it then.
Get lost, Ark lapdog.
Hey, that hurt.
Whatever, screw this thing. But shouldn't we try to help? It's clearly been through some trauma. Maybe we can help it heal. If it was the least bit conflicted, maybe. But it clearly has no intention of cozying up to us. It doesn't even want to talk to us. So, screw it. It's unarmed, and we've got it locked up, so it's not like it can do anything anyway. Let's leave this thing to rot and go help them fix the tetrapod. Or stand guard nearby.
I think at least one person should stand guard.
I will stay here and keep an eye on Comm.
You will?
Oh, I think so.
Yes, I do not need to sleep. Perfect for standing guard. Comm is also weaker than Rome. I will win every time.
Did Rome literally just post a Giga chat?
Out of 100 fights, I win 100.
Okay, well, we'll just leave it to you then. Alright, okay.
If anything happens, give us a shout.
If anything happens, shout.
Rome? Are you okay?
Okay. If anything happens, I will shout.
I know this isn't the ideal time to be saying this, but I really would love to go fishing. At least you're somewhat self-aware. Anyway, you heard Adam. That lake is electrified. Yes, and therefore, insulated gloves are a must. I've got a few pairs. Would you like one? No thanks. And why are you carrying those around anyway?
That's my question.
Listen carefully, Anise. This body of water is huge, nearly the size of a lake.
We repeat. It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Who's to say there aren't new species of fish swimming around in it? We could even end up pulling up some buried treasure.
That's true. You can catch all sorts of things while fishing in our world as well. Sometimes you can reel in a chest and find useful things inside them.
What the heck is this wacky world that you're from?
My name is Alan Wake.
If you're intent on
and
fishing,
I'm a writer.
I can help.
Oh god, Mystics really is gonna need to play Stellar Blade. There's a fucking mini fishing game in it. Oh lord, here we go. Here we
Something
go.
of an angler myself.
Sure! Let's have a fishing battle! How the heck does a fishing battle work?
Is that like an epic rap battle of history, but you just see who's got the bigger fish? Is that how that works? Why don't we sit back and watch this unfold? It's not like we have much else to do anyways.
Sure.
Clunk clunk. Rome opens up the container and lays out the artifacts it collected. With the precise movements, it begins sorting them.
A plate. An implement used when eating. It is useful. Transport.
What are you doing?
Sorting artifacts.
Why?
Rome is making a second ark. A precious home. Chipper, hee hee, ha ha, happy place.
And you're doing that on your own?
That's right.
For how long?
It's been a very long time.
Talk about pointless.
Wow, Comm's kind
That
of a dick.
means there's no point. That's not true. There is much meaning to a second arc.
Alright, I caught something!
Me too. It's a big one.
Ah, darn it. It's a chair.
Mine's a box.
You do realize fishing is about getting fish, don't you?
You'll never
Denise
complete
is just losing her
an
mind over
entire
here.
arc.
I will complete it.
You're bound to fail. What you're doing has no value.
This guy's a
Untrue.
dick.
The second arc has value. Therefore, what I am doing has
Bro
value.
literally took the black pill.
Even if it does, no one will ever see it. All those years you've spent, all this value you say it has, it will all disappear.
I want a rom-com starring Rome and Comm. A rom-com then? Lord, fishing's fun in Stellar Blade. If you miss it, a collectible will be available via fishing. I don't like fishing minigames.
Is that what happened to Comm?
Ooh, called
I
out.
got a real whopper this time!
Seems like it. Your fishing rod is almost about to snap.
Looks like I'm gonna be the winner of this battle.
I'm different. I'm superior to you.
You will fail. Your actions have no value. And even if they do, no one will ever notice it. It will all be destroyed by the Ark.
Calm down.
Oh, right. Chill out, bitch.
If you knew what's beneath that lake, you wouldn't be able to calm down either.
Then share with the class. With all due respect, I'm built different. Neon's fishing line flies into the air, and something lands on the ground with a loud splat.
What is it?
A disembodied arm lies on the ground, soaking wet and covered in moss. Mechanical components protrude from the point where the arm was severed.
I want to confirm something.
Ooh, ah, ooh. Ha. Okay, ready. This is my first time doing this sort of commercial broadcast, so I'm a little nervous. This is a valuable opportunity, though, so I'll do my best. Whew. This is the City of Artists. A place where the greatest masterpieces in human history live and breathe. The artistic creations here are so diverse, it would take months to see and experience them all. Residents here are free to express themselves in whatever form they deem appropriate. There are no imposed standards or restrictions. Countless artists have already let their minds roam unfettered here. Be inspired and inspire others. Here in the City of Artists, countless creatives are eagerly awaiting your new creation.
I'm a little bothered by things over here. Going in. I'm a little bothered by things over here. It's quiet and lonely.
Now, you can't advise abnormal units. You have to use the tickets on them?
Yep.
Old vending machine.
It's quiet and lonely.
Explain to us
What?
what this is.
I don't know.
Then what was all that talk about how we'd be freaking out if we knew what was below this lake?
I didn't say that.
Nice try, but Rome has it on file.
Got his ass.
Well, turns out you're right. We are freaking out. What the hell is a NIKKE's arm doing in that lake?
If you look beneath the lake, you will know.
Just send myself into the dark place.
I understand that you don't want to cooperate. Seems like we'll have to see for ourselves what's under there.
Right.
Well, wait for
I
it to
need
turn
to
them
see
off
if
again.
the rest of the body is in there.
The only problem is that all the electricity coursing through the water.
What if we make a suit out of all the insulated gloves that I brought? That's a brilliant idea. I thought so too. But none of us can swim. That'll make searching for something underwater difficult, to say the least.
Let's take care of the electricity for now. Once we've handled that, we can think about what to do next.
Now that we're on the topic, don't you find it strange? Where is the power supply for all this electricity coming from?
There's probably an unmanned power plant nearby, supplying electricity to the ground floor. When the first floor was flooded, it turned the entire lake into an electrical hazard.
Do you think we can locate this power plant?
It literally is
Tracing
friggin'
the flow of
Bioshock.
electricity back to the source is easy enough. The issue is that the source is inside the lake. Do any of you have a map by any chance?
Maps aren't a thing up on the surface. And even if they were, they'd be so outdated that we couldn't depend on them.
Then I guess we have no choice but to look around.
Fine. Then let's prepare and move.
Can't we use the
That
drone to
won't
scout?
be necessary.
Oh, hey, it's Privity!
Now that I'm here.
Privity, where the hell did you come from? Also, where's your maid outfit?
You guys should have done a better job setting up a security perimeter. If I'd been a rapture, you'd all be dead.
If it had been a rapture, we would have heard it coming.
Got her ass.
Anyway, the central government sent me. We can't afford to leave this situation unmonitored, no matter how small the impact of the D-Wave is this time around. Don't they trust us? How rude! The central government trusts you. They're simply monitoring the state of affairs to see if any further intervention is necessary. This is a volatile situation. And we have no idea what unpredictable actions individuals affected by D-Waves might get up to.
Huh? Are you talking about us?
Unfortunately, I believe she is.
When you say unpredictable actions, what do you mean?
It's hard to say. I suppose that's why I said it's unpredictable, genius.
Who are you, barging in here acting all high and mighty?
I am Privity from Triangle. We are a defense force employed by the central government to respond to forces which pose threats to the Ark.
What a long-winded explanation.
As far as you're concerned, I'm Privity from Triangle. At any rate, my official role here is to conduct surveillance, but I can also offer general support. I overheard that you're looking for a power plant nearby?
Yes, that's right.
I know the location. The central government's field units received updated maps of the surface. Huh? Why just you? Wouldn't it be better if everyone got a copy? Beats me. I suppose we're
she's
lucky
a
that
fed.
way. Yeah, right. They're just keeping us in line by meting out information piecemeal.
Also true. She's not wrong.
The central government does no such thing.
Yes, it does.
That's precisely what a squad member in the central government special forces would say. Do you want the location of the power plant or not?
Look, Anise is cooking. She's cooking. She's not wrong.
Oh, by all means, be so kind as to grace us with the location, almighty officer.
I love Anise sometimes, man. Did you come here alone, Privity?
No, I brought support. I predict that she'll prove quite helpful. Although, I'll have to wait and see if I'm correct in that assumption. This place is full of uncertainties, and she's the only one I can think of who would be able to handle it. Stop dragging it out and just tell us who it is, for crying out loud. She hung back to investigate the entrance. She'll be here soon. The entrance is all clear, Miss Pribbity. Wow, look at all these new faces!
Oh god, please don't start installing Boom everywhere. I will lose my damn mind. Be more useful than that, Elig.
Howdy! I'll be taking part in this D-Wave operation. I look forward to working with you all.
I'm sorry, but is there any chance you could come down?
Let me have my fun!
No!
Anybody who recognizes the greatness of the tetrapod must be a good person.
No, Adam, no, don't indulge her. Upon joining the group and gazing upon the tetrapod, Elig completely loses it. Clinging to one of the thrusters, she rubs her whole body against it. Stop, 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 stop. She needs to stop.
I can't believe such a magnificent transport aircraft exists! I know that we just met, but would it be okay if I took this apart and got a better look?
No!
If, by your own admission, you know it's an inappropriate question, why would you ask it?
But taking something apart is the same as assembling it, just in reverse! I'll be able to put it back together perfectly.
Don't you dare! Hurry up and come down, will you?
The things I did for this woman? I don't even know how she got up there to begin with.
That's why she's perfect for this kind of mission, in more ways than one. Now then, let me give you a rundown of the current situation. Other than those three showing up, no anomalies caused by the D-Wave have been observed.
Well, that's good.
However, the severed arm of a NIKKE was retrieved from the lake.
Yes, we were there for that. We
some
saw
of
that
your
part.
members were fishing, no less.
Yes, that was us.
The combat assistant robot found in the scrap heap seems to know something about this, and keeps hinting that there might be something on the ground floor, but refuses to elaborate.
That is an assessment, yes.
In order for us to investigate the ground floor further, the electricity flowing throughout the lake first needs to be cut off and the water drained.
Yes.
It seems the power is most likely coming from an unmanned power plant nearby.
I'm glad she's summing
so
up the
power
last
there
two
needs to be
chapters.
shut off. Did I get everything?
Yes.
That's correct.
A lovely summary, oh mighty one.
Thank you, Anise.
Good. Then let's head to the power plant. I'll lead the way. Elig, come down.
Huh? Why?
We need to go to the power plant.
Why?
We need to cut the electricity flowing inside the lake.
The lake is electrified? No kidding. Anyway, we don't have to bother with all that. I saw a dedicated generator for this facility near the entrance. All we need to do is go there and pull the lever.
Excuse me?
If I take care of that, will you let me help you repair the tetrapod?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
I can't handle Elig
Hey.
sometimes.
Why aren't we being consulted?
Just leave her. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Tetrapod, but we'll have to part ways for just a little bit. Mwah! Mwah! Mwah!
Elig kisses the tetrapod repeatedly before coming
Jeez.
down.
She really loves the tetrapod.
Are you into this kind of stuff as well, Adam?
No.
Let's get going!
Can I tag along? I want to see what the generators in this world look like.
Of course.
Commander, Elig and I are gonna head out, along with Lily over here.
Would it be better for all of us to go?
No, we should give the newly introduced characters a chance to shine.
Now she's being meta. Okay, fine. Reach out if anything happens.
Will do.
It looks like the UI.
Underground, inside the urban building, the generator room.
This lever here is meant to cut off all the power in case of an emergency. All we've got to do is pull it, and voila!
Googly moogly, who is the green spandex girl? Eve from Stellar Blade.
It looks more primitive than I expected.
The more primitive something looks, the more stable it is.
I think I know what you mean. If a system is too complex, even a small malfunction can render it useless.
Precisely. That's why I don't like machines that try to combine multiple functions into one device. Except for game controllers, that is. The more features those have, the better.
So she hates remotes. She hates universal remotes. That's a weird take. That's a weird take.
Anyway, most machines work best when they stick to a simple purpose.
Too true. There's nothing worse than when keyboards have a power button built in.
Oh wow, so you have those in your world too?
And enter keys are too small.
True!
And arrow keys lined up in a straight row. Sounds like you have those here too.
Yes. Evil truly does transcend worlds.
So, if we pull this lever, it will cut all power to the city? And thus the electricity coursing through the lake?
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Wait!
Huh?
Eh?
What if there are still survivors in the city?
That's impossible.
How can you know for sure?
Official declarations from the central government state there are no human survivors on the surface.
I like how she believes that the totalitarian government can't lie. What? The only government that clearly would not lie to me that is in total control is Super Earth. If it's not Super Earth, I don't trust it. How many people do you think is gonna think I'm dead serious about that? She is an agent of the state. She is beyond an agent of the state. She is the state.
How can we trust that?
See?
You
I
never
like
know.
her. She got a point.
They might be lying.
She got a point.
The central government would never lie.
We're gonna see how badly that comment ages. Super Earth said I could stim while diving now. They have my determined vote.
The central government is responsible for maintaining law and order inside the Ark. We must have faith in them.
And what are your personal thoughts, Privity?
Me?
You may not want to know what her personal thoughts are, because she get a bit freaky in a maid outfit with underwear. I'm just saying. Lily may not want to open that can of worms.
I trust them. Unquestioningly.
But if you never question something, what meaning does trust even have? Huh.
Based? Is Lily based?
Lily, was it? You must have something you believe in as well, yes?
I do. I believe in Mother Sphere.
Is that your world's equivalent of the central government?
To believe in Mother Sphere is to have faith.
I see.
Never mind. Maybe she's not based.
Wait.
Privity grips the leather.
Would you ever deny what Mother Sphere has told you? Would you refute anything she said?
No. That would be blasphemy.
Oh, so it's a religion. I don't have questions. I just expect answers.
Right. Then you and I have something in common.
The lever has been pulled.
You can take your hand off the lever, Miss Privity.
Huh?
I just realized the ground floor is controlled by another lever. I already pulled it.
I see.
So you can let go of that one.
All right.
Well done there, Ellig. Privity tries to release the lever, but her fingers refuse to budge. Paul would have strong words for both these worlds. True.
You've got a death grip on this lever. You must have been awfully nervous.
Ellig walks over and slowly pries Privity's fingers off one. Okay.
Miss Privity, Miss Lily, There are times when having blind faith in something isn't ideal.
Unless
It's fine to keep an open mind and look for other methods on occasion. When following something unconditionally becomes too difficult, choosing another path can help.
When did Alec come in here with wisdom stats?
Thank you, Alec.
No problem!
After cutting off the power in the generator room, Alec joins the others in repairing the tetrapod. She's gonna bad touch the tetrapod and Adam's gonna have a fit. While Privity watches from over a vantage point, the rest of us stare at Neon, who is crouched in front of the lake.
Alright. I'm going to put it in. Just stick your hand in the water already. We haven't got all day. But the water might still be electrified. The electricity's been cut off. You never know.
Just push her in.
Good grief. Move over. I'll do it. Okay, I'm going. I knew that would scare you. Pretty funny, huh?
These two.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Can NIKKEs not swim?
No, they too thick. Nope, they way too much. They thick. Oops. Okay, bad joke. But it is true that they can't swim.
I see. Well, I think it's best that you stay here. It's best for commanders to stay out of harm's way.
He literally just deadass said all my girls are thick to the alien. At least she doesn't have nipple on her chest like a certain Batman. True. True. But if you do look closely at shading on one of her chest piece parts, you will see something I've noticed. Average combat body like a ton more. Yeah.
That's often a problem for us, since Master likes to overexert himself.
I'll check the drainage area and see if there are any obstructions that need to be removed.
They're gonna find that dead NIKKE body
How
there.
long can you hold your breath?
Not sure. I've always finished what I needed to do before it became an issue.
Fair.
What? You've never run out of breath underwater?
Nope, never.
How does that make any sense?
I'll show you.
You're a robot. Why are you asking? Oh, sorry, cyborg.
Big brain. Water is H2O, right?
Yeah.
It's a filtration system that only filters the oxygen into you.
That would be big brain. Also, does she have one of these on both chests or just the one? This is bothering me now.
Asymmetry is
Also,
okay.
also, why is this clip here and nothing puts into the clip? Like, what is going on with this thing? I'm so confused by this outfit now. We must know for science. Yeah, exactly. Wait, you should set up a signal to let us know if you're in trouble. Nope, there she goes. Eve dives into the water with perfect form.
Maybe we could toss in some fishing line? That way she could grab on and pull herself out if she needs to. I don't think that would do much.
Let's just wait here for now. If we feel something is wrong, then we'll go in immediately and...
We won't be able to save someone who's submerged in water.
If anything happens, I, the commander, who is actually the main character of the video game, will go in.
Okay. If anything happens, you'll have to take over.
10 minutes later.
Don't you think she's taking too long?
Trained divers can stay underwater for over 10 minutes, but...
I can't wait anymore. Let's throw in a fishing line.
I'll go in. First, let's attach some fishing line to me. We hurriedly wrap the fishing line around my waist. I'll be back. While I'm gone, be sure to... Splash. And there she is. She lifts herself out of the water and stares at us.
Are you trying to fish by using the commander as bait?
Yes.
Not quite.
The drainage system is working fine. Nothing is blocking the main system.
Then the problem must be with one of the drain pipes connected to it.
Yes. There's probably a blocked drain pipe somewhere on the outskirts of the city.
Okay, let's go investigate.
What was inside the lake?
The ground floor seems to have been some sort of plaza. I saw some benches and streetlights.
You know that's not what I'm asking.
On the floor, there were 3 bodies, lying on top of a door. One of them was missing an arm.
On top of a door, you said?
Yes. Maybe they died while they were trying to get inside somewhere. There were traces of welding marks on the outside of the door.
I think we need to try talking to Comm again. We found 3 dead NIKKEs on top of what appears to be a large door on the ground floor. Do you know anything about it, buddy?
No, I don't.
I don't believe you. What's behind the door?
I don't know.
Comm is unintelligent and doesn't know much.
Shut up. I'm not dumb.
If you were smart, then you would be able to answer.
I won't fall for such simplistic provocations.
I love her.
Whoa, this is some high-level psychological warfare we're witnessing.
No, it's not, Neon. Calm
Never
down.
thought I'd live to see the day where 2 robots are bickering.
Can't we just pry it open and parse through its data?
Yes, but we don't have the necessary tools.
They do in the Ark.
Well, we're not in the Ark, are we?
We could take it.
Why?
Take it where?
I was going to mention this earlier. Finding an old robot like this is a rare occurrence. It could contain valuable historical data. I've been waiting for the ideal time to take it back to the Ark and examine it. And now would seem to be the perfect time.
Oh boy, we're about to have this robot go
If
nuclear.
we're taking this one, it would be good if Rome came too, since it has spent a lot of time on the surface as well.
What will happen to it after you bring it to the Ark?
The data it contains will be analyzed in detail.
And after?
After that, the central government will handle it.
So it wouldn't be sent back to the surface?
Most likely, no.
They need to collect artifacts and build a second Ark. I need to stay on the surface.
You'll take me to the Ark? I'd rather self-destruct than go there.
Fair, actually.
Comm does not have the ability to self-detonate. It is a bluff.
I won't send Rome and Comm to the Ark. No one's going to the Ark. It's a stinky place.
Commander, then you clearly don't care about the safety of the Ark.
Nope. I don't actually. Thanks for asking.
Although we don't know precisely what kind of data these 2 robots contain, it is highly probable that whatever it is will be of immense value to the Ark.
I don't care.
At the very least, we could ascertain how frequently they encountered raptures in the areas they've been previously, or what types of raptures.
I don't like her.
Robots that have operated solo on the surface for an extended period are exceedingly uncommon. They will absolutely be useful to the Ark. That much is certain. I appreciate that you have respect for other people and objects. That's why I like you. However, I don't want you to run afoul of the top brass because of it.
I can't believe you just said that!
What?
You just said you like him!
I did? No, I meant...
Got her ass.
I meant I respect him as a soldier, not anything romantic.
Uh-huh.
That better be what you meant.
Of course it was.
And he's just
What
gonna
are you
murder her on the
insinuating?
spot.
Anyway, I know you have a proclivity for stubbornness, Commander. But please, for once, I'm asking you to compromise on this.
Absolutely
The
not.
data these 2 robots contain is more valuable than you can possibly imagine.
Oh, Balatro. No. No.
Fine. How about this then? We'll designate Rome and Comm as honorary members of the Counter Squad. That way, no one will be able to mistreat them.
No.
That's a good idea.
No, I don't trust
That
them.
will also justify us sending them right back to the surface after we've analyzed their data. I'll personally ensure that it's done.
No, I don't trust
I
it.
will be the commander's colleague. How exciting.
You were my colleague from the start. What you talking about?
How exciting. So exciting.
Are you okay with going to the Ark, Rome?
I'm okay. I'm curious about the Ark.
I won't go. The moment I set foot in a filthy cesspool like that, my brain is likely to rot.
Okay, look. I don't like him, but he's got a point there.
You do not have a physical brain, and it will not rot.
Sorry, Comm, but you don't have much of a choice here, buckaroo. Either cooperate with us and accept the deal, or we'll leave you entirely at the mercy of the Ark.
I suppose that settles it then.
Privy turns her head towards the tetrapod. Lily, Adam, and Illig are hard at work with the repairs. No. Lily and Adam are hard at work with the repairs. Illig is trying to make out with it. Adam!
You see? I told you I could get things done.
Who are you talking to?
No one. It's nothing. I'll get moving, along with Rome and Comm, once you're done checking out the drain pipes. I'll mark the location on the map for you.
Oh, true.
This place is very wet. Very squishy.
Oh my.
Not good for treads.
There will be a lot of water pulled up in that area. Usually there'd be equipment preventing that from happening, but the place hasn't exactly been maintained as of late.
That means that water has been continuously seeping out, even if it does so at varying speeds. There's a high chance that there's an obstruction of some kind there. If that's moved out of the way, the water will drain.
I'll take a look around. Is the scan function still not working?
Nope. It's been kaput ever since we arrived. To be exact, the scan function is operational, but it's not detecting anything.
Ms. Lily, Mr. Adam, and I were discussing that a few moments ago. When we tried to scan the tetrapod's power source and detailed schematics, it was like looking through a lens that was fogged up.
Despite the fact that everything seemed normal to me.
Same for me. Adam and I took the opposite approach and took apart some of Eleg's machines. Parts that we were already familiar with showed up clear as day. But when it came to the power source or detailed schematics, the results came back blurred beyond recognition.
Interesting. That must mean we can't share technology between our worlds. Boo!
It would seem so. However, that might be by design. Technology that we use here without a second thought could cause a quantum leap elsewhere. Gatekeeper could be doing this deliberately to maintain a sort of balance.
Did Ellen just imply that Gatekeeper really gives a shit about First Contact? And the Prime Directive? Did Ellen just imply this? I don't think Gatekeeper thinks that deeply about it.
Negating anything that could cause a major shift between different worlds.
That's unfortunate. It would have been nice to take something back.
I know. It pretty much shatters the dream of sharing technology between worlds.
That's a shame, for sure. We might have come across some useful discoveries.
At least you'll always be able to retain the memories. Is something wrong, Eve?
Nothing's wrong. It's just... that was a rather poetic line, Rome.
I know many good lines.
Oh!
Tell me again why you had to tag along.
I might discover new artifacts. The more artifacts, the better for the second arc.
You're nothing if not industrious.
I always work hard.
Is that your main function? Gathering artifacts?
Affirmative. That is what I must do.
Why?
I do not remember. I do
Aww.
remember. It is my duty.
Doesn't it get boring?
No, it does not. Because it is something I must do.
I think I could learn a few things from you.
What do you do in your own world, Eve?
Me? I fight with NIKKE.
All the time.
Yes, all the time.
All day, every day.
Doesn't that become monotonous?
I never gave it much thought. It was something I had to do, and so I did it. With everything I had.
Same as me.
I suppose you're right. You and I are pretty similar.
Nobody move. Raptures detected up ahead.
Ahead of us lies a massive tunnel. The entrance is blocked with a mass of barbed wire and other bits of water trickles down through the gaps in the blockage, indicating that the tunnel must be the drainage pipe.
That's almost certainly a drainage pipe, but I don't see any raptures. Could they be hiding? Waiting to attack?
Yes, they're lying in wait.
Hold on. How did you know that, Neon? Instinct. Instinct developed through firepower.
They're hiding underground, waiting to ambush us.
Why would they bother hiding out here? I thought the surface was desolate.
Rapture ambushes operate slightly differently from the ambushes we know. They'll find places likely to be frequented by humans or NIKKEs, and then lie in wait for ages. They most likely concluded that either humans or NIKKEs would come to this place due to the flowing water, and decided to wait. It's entirely possible they've been waiting here for decades.
Persistent.
They certainly are.
Do they feed on humans or NIKKEs?
No, they simply kill them.
That makes their persistence even stranger.
Yes, it does.
Memories are extremely important to the airborne members. I'ma take it. Nice lore. Must be before the whole glasses thing in the main story. Or she doesn't always remember that function's there, or they don't necessarily tie a lot of the core main story stuff into the collab events. That way you can do the collab events without having to be super far into the main story. That's possible.
Affirmative. Engaging enemy.
Let's do this.
Roger.
Leroy Jenkins. With a resounding roar, the surface of the lake begins to recede. Before long, the entire lake has been drained, revealing the ground floor in its entirety. The first thing that catches my eye is the 3 fallen NIKKEs. Their bodies have become overgrown with moss, making them look like a part of the natural landscape. We cautiously head down to the ground floor.
Confirmation of death. No surprise there. And for a long time at that. I'm not even picking up any brain activity.
If I may.
No, you may not. Privity steps forward and searches the bodies of the fallen NIKKEs.
There doesn't seem to be any data stored inside. Then again, even if there was, it would have almost certainly been damaged by the water and electricity. They're wearing dog tags, old models. These might help us find out something.
Alright, take them.
I'm going to head back to the Ark. I'll take Rome and Comm with me and make sure they get to come back to the surface.
All right.
The Ark. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, just a moment. I received a message from the Ark.
Privity steps away.
This door underneath them has welding marks. Considering which side they're on, it must have been soldered from the outside.
I hope it wasn't done to keep people inside from getting out.
I hope so too.
How long will it take to open this up?
If we go full steam ahead, we should be able to pop it open quickly. If we're careful about it, I'd say maybe half a day.
How are the repairs in the tetrapod going?
All done. We've even finished running all the necessary tests.
Oh, well, that was fast.
I may
not have been able to do a deep dive into the schematics like I wanted, but it was still a fun project. Repairing things is always a hoot.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just got a report confirming the location of Gatekeeper. It's approximately 20 kilometers from here in the old downtown area.
Why was there this thought going around that Eve would be replacing Red Rappy? Like, why were people thinking that she would be? I wouldn't expect a collab unit to be better than, like, a main story unit.
I don't think people were thinking that she would replace, but Red Rappy is kind of like the new benchmark.
Oh, I see. So, because how I expected Eve to be was basically good, but not, like, to the point where she would be replacing, like, mainstay characters, right? In the sense of, like, characters you can obtain in the game without a collab event.
When I saw that she was specifically for Electric Code bosses, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little afraid that we were gonna have another Mihara situation.
Yeah. Because people have the mentality of power creep or useless. And like, what are those marks on the engine of the tetrapod?
Nice. Sounds like they're making progress. So, if we deal with this Gatekeeper character, we might be able to return to our world?
That's right.
That's good news.
Adam.
But I don't think we'll be heading back anytime soon.
Oh.
What? Why not?
Because a certain someone we know can never resist getting involved in other people's affairs.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Adam, Lily, I'm sorry, but I would like to delay our return for a while. I want to find out what's happening here and help in any way I can. I'm also curious to find out what's behind that door.
They're like, classic.
I knew it.
Classic.
Yep, we totally called it.
Are you sure? Don't you need to hurry back? You're not duty-bound to help us by any means.
You helped with the repair of the tetrapod. And besides, do you always need a reason to want to help someone?
Wow. I can't remember the last time I heard someone speak in such lofty terms.
If you're willing to help, we certainly won't turn you down.
Then let's do something about that door first. Let's see. What tools should we bring?
Wearing it down with a grinder might be a good idea.
How about using a torch to pierce through it?
Or drilling a hole and packing it with explosives?
See you around, everybody.
Going to the Ark. How exciting.
The way Comm's acting is making me nervous.
I mean...
Yeah, it couldn't stop raving and ranting before. But now it's gone quiet.
Maybe it gave up. Or it's plotting something. Either way,
Have
don't
a
worry.
good night, Andrew.
Its
As
weapons
well.
have all been removed, and Rome will keep an eye on it.
The Ark is traitorous.
Oh, well, okay then.
The Ark takes everything from you.
He's not wrong.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
Yeah, we've heard it all before. Talk about being a broken record.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
He's looping.
I suggest we hurry for the sake of our own mental health, if nothing else.
He's
By the way,
looping.
I just sent you a file, Commander.
What is it?
It's a detailed map of the area. I figured it might come in handy. It's highly classified, so make sure to keep a tight lid on it.
Oh, thank you.
Love sure does make us do foolish things. Like handing out confidential information like it's nothing.
What did you just say?
Nothing at all.
Got her ass.
Anyway, I'll see you all later.
The Ark is traitorous. The Ark takes everything from you.
Be quiet, would you?
This is gonna be a long trip back.
You're the one who had the idea, Privity. It's your
All
own
right.
fault.
Let's keep watch over the area.
That's about the only thing we can do now.
I've come to see the Stellar Blade collab with me. We are doing it. The next day. How are things progressing?
Nearly finished. The welding wasn't as strong as we thought. We're being extra careful since we don't know what's inside, so it took longer than expected.
We just need to finish this last part. Should take an hour at most.
Okay, so you're nearly there.
I spent all of last night hammering away at this. I could use a good rest.
Go right ahead. I'll help with things over here.
I really appreciate that.
Adam's like,
Thanks.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Oh, no you don't, Adam. No slacking.
Let the
What do you
man
mean?
rest.
It's almost finished anyway. It's not like I can be of much more help.
You could help with the cleanup.
Bruh. Let the man rest. I'll take care of that. You go rest, Adam.
You see? He says it's fine.
Oh, fine. Go.
Come on, Ms. Lily. Give Mr. Adams some slack. He did a good job helping us.
Yeah, what she said. It's not easy being an assistant to 2 engineers. All right then. I appreciate you.
Commander, I need you to hurry over to the city entrance.
Why? Is something wrong?
We've got a big problem.
Alright, I'll be right over. Sorry.
It's okay.
Adam's like, shit. Bromance, exactly. Rappy, I'm here. What's going on here? At the city entrance, Privity lies collapsed on the ground. Rome appears to be completely shut down. And there are 3 familiar figures standing before them. Oh, hi, ladies. How are you?
I found them lying somewhere on the surface, so I brought them here.
This young lady is not too grievously injured. Still, it would be most dangerous to simply leave her where we found her.
I've already administered some basic first aid, but do you have any medical equipment around?
What do y'all do here? No, first off, what happened to these 2?
Focus. We need to treat these 2 first.
Point me where I need to go and I'll treat them.
Make haste.
Oh, okay.
Finished.
How's Privity doing?
She should wake up soon.
Phew, that's a relief.
How about Rome?
Luckily, it was just a fuse that was pulled out. I'll turn the power back on now.
Here's the WD-40 Rapunzel.
Commander,
Rome, you okay?
I'm fine. I simply went offline for a moment. Is Privity okay?
She's fine, don't worry.
That's good.
What happened? Where's Comm?
We encountered a rapture on the way. Privity fought hard. So did I. But then, Comm suddenly knocked Privity unconscious. And ran away.
What?
I had to protect Privity, so I fought against the rapture. But I couldn't win. Right before I went offline, I saw 3 white figures come in.
We were planning on treating them at the nearest city. But it just so happened you all were nearby.
A real stroke of luck indeed. Thanks for saving them.
'Tis but a small matter. No need for thanks.
What are you all doing here anyway?
I don't think Rapunzel's a new VA. The other 2 definitely are. Oh, we're...
Mr. Commander! You need to get back here! Hurry!
I'll be right there. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Could you give me something to eat while I wait?
Of
Otherwise,
course.
I might get bored.
Snow White, don't be like that.
Eleg, what's wrong?
Inside. Behind the door.
Treat? You got it open. I stopped mid-sentence. A dark space lies where the door used to be. Standing against that darkness is a figure. An old man who stares at me silently. What in the world?
Mr. Commander. It's a human.